Hi, geometry folks. Welcome to Geometry B. This is Mr. Heron, and I will be your teacher for this trimester. A couple of basic information things right here. Geometry B, room 3310. That's email, that's Twitter. That is the room phone number. That is not my cell number because I'm not crazy. All right. Grade breakdown. There it is. 75% from quizzes and tests, 10% from daily work, and 15% from your final exam. Now, so the way that works is that you will have daily work, and then most of your grade will be made up on what you can do with that, and then 15% of your final exam. So what do you need to bring? You need to bring 3-ring binder, calculator, either TI 30 or TI 83 or 84. 83 or 84 is probably the best option just because of what it can do, and I can show you tricks on it that will make the all-important ACT way easier on your life. Pencil, obviously, to do your work in. Pens get messy and ugly and all sorts of things. Headphones and earbuds, because you will be using your iPad. So make sure you've got somewhere, some way, shape, or form, something to put in your ears. And your charged iPad. Charge it, charge it, charge it. So my classroom is flex-paced. That means it's somewhat flipped. So flipped classroom means that content is delivered through a video. The videos will run about 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes they go a little bit longer. Sometimes they go a little bit shorter. But what you have is a note sheet to follow, and you need to kind of make that happen through watching the video. So I will also do, mini lectures as needed. So what that, again, that ends up being is that what that kind of ends up being is that, I might say, hey, if you want to talk about this, come up and we can walk through your notes, or we can help with any assignments, or I can answer any questions that you guys might have. So self-directed learning time. This means if you are on pace, and if you are on pace or ahead of pace, if you got the daily task done, if you got the daily assignment done, and all your assessments are above 70%, and basically you use class time well and you demonstrate exemplary behavior. Basically, can I trust you walking out of here that you won't cause trouble? Those are the 3 ways that you're going to get out of here if you want to. Assessments, everything's got to be above 70%. If not, then you have to do a retake. So I give you a debrief. You have to do your corrections on it and do a retake. You can do retake a test no matter what. And then the higher score, it's called a full swap. The higher score stays in the grade book. So if you need to retake a quiz or test, I'll throw you on academic support, and then I will tell you once you've done it that you can come off academic support. You can use a graphing calculator. You can use formula sheets. Do not use your iPad on the final or on the test. On tests, use your don't use your iPad calculator because it can't do what a graphing calculator can do. So comprehensive final, everything needs to be done before you're allowed to take the final. Don't cheat, don't use cell phone, don't use your iPad during an exam, because even if you're using the calculator, you can borrow one of mine. So quizzes and tests work like this. If you get less than 70%, it's easy. You must do corrections. You have to show me that you got smarter, and then you must do a retake. Not negotiable. All right? If you get greater than 70%, greater than or equal to 70%, then you can keep it. You can do corrections, and you get a half point back. Or you can do a retake and full swap score. So if you get like 75%, you don't like that, you do a retake, you get 90%. 90% is what goes in the grade book. All right, so that's kind of what you're looking at. Assignments, you are expected to do all the assignments, turn in the assignments. Do more than just write down the answers, because part of me just kind of assumes you just copied my answer sheet out of the book. And you still have absolutely no idea what you're doing. And kids who do that go and take the quiz, and then they wonder why the quiz or test absolutely slaughters them. So make sure that you know what you're doing. You're not just copying the answers, because that's just not how it's going to work. Graphing calculator, 83, 84 are awesome. TI Inspire is awesome. TI 30 is functional and will work. But you will want the 83, 84 for the ACT coming down the road sooner than you think. I can show you everything you want to know about the TI-84. I'm getting pretty good at the Inspire. It's entirely up to you. Don't go buy it at Office Max or anything like that. Go to Amazon, go to eBay, go to Craigslist. Find one that some college kid is selling that's going to make it worth your while. All right. So if you're absent, check Schoology. Figure out what to do. You know, you should have something to do. If you need help, start by making sure that all your notes are good and that you rewatch the lesson video. Check the website, Google the subject, talk to one of your friends, neighbors, whoever you're sitting by. Look for additional help, and then come talk to me and let's have a conversation about what you're talking about. The grading scale, like this, make sure that you understand it and follow it, so that 93 is going to be your cutoff for an A, not 92.1 or something like that. Best times to contact me. Try and make it before school. After school is going to be tough because I coach. So after school is going to be tight. If it has to happen, I can make it happen. But after school, you try to make that the absolute last resort. Contacting me, email and phone number. That is going to be the best way to get in touch with me is email. Also Twitter, I just kind of disseminate information to make sure that you guys have everything you need to know and you're reminded of what's coming up so you don't forget about things. So please go into Schoology. This is in here. You have to sign your name. Please print. You have to sign it. Have your parents sign it. Please return it or Dropbox it in Schoology by Friday. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And we're looking forward to working with you this try.